Greetings, Outlander. Welcome back to the fourth installment of this little Let's Play series. And a bit of an update. Unfortunately, my game decided to be a little janky. Or my recording, rather. It was going pretty smoothly up until it was time for me to actually make the video. Absolutely all messed up. Whole thing. Had to scrap it all. I had to start over from scratch. As you can see, I have a new character, and to put more salt on the wound, I had to pretty much retrace my steps from the beginning, do all the quests that I've done up until that point, and get everything that I would have normally gotten. Except for, you know, the gold, all of these scrolls, and the mark and recall amulets, which I will get into. Pretty much, the recording messed up. I think it was like capturing every third frame or whatever, and it was just bad. It was just not at a quality which I would, you know, deem acceptable. So I restarted, and I pretty much wanted to speedrun it up until this point here, which you know, the spy master promoted me, and then I have some free time until the next set of orders he got. So previously we did the cube for Hasfat, and then the skull for the orc lady. Sorry, I couldn't remember her name, but we're all caught up in that front. However, when I was going back, I overlooked that we didn't get the mark and recall yet. So I only thought it was fair that instead of, you know, redoing it for a second time, I would just go back and do that dungeon section again with y'all, with all the equipment that I had up until that point, just so it isn't in too cheaty, I guess you could say. So let's hop in and relive this moment. So we are here in relation to Balmora, Caldera, and Aldaroon, kind of this little island of Narmak. The town is actually within viewing distance. So once you come over by boat, there's going to be this little cave system called Shorinbal. Very important indeed. We got the amulet of opening and the amulet of recall from a vendor in Caldera. I think we did it in the Telvanni agent quest for the Fighters Guild, but if not, that's pretty easy to show. Fairly easy to get, you just buy it from a vendor. But the remaining amulet that we're gonna get is a little bit more difficult. So off the bat, immediately a lot more difficult than what we previously. Definitely want to corner this guy. Right. 3 of them down, and we're almost dead. Definitely want to make sure we heal. And then rest. And then rest. And then I want to recharge my ability. It makes me run faster, it gives me a little bit more health, which is needed to fight these next two people. Right, this guy just punches you. You can take your time. And then up here, before our ability runs out, just gonna open it and just aggro one of them. Okay, aggroed him. Should be fine. With pathfinding, can't find me. Alright, definitely want to retreat for now. Spam heal. Oh! Sorry, I'm sorry, that's so loud. That's so loud, I'm sorry. Oh goodness. So, that didn't happen previously. But we leveled up. So, we also need our ability. Very rinse and repeat. So. And then, yeah, she hits hard. When paired up with the Dunmer guy, it is almost impossible to beat. So, definitely separate them. I want to make sure I select. Clean up after myself. Heal again. The reason why I have to heal twice is the ability gives you extra health, and then after a while the effect goes away, and that restores health, you know. Obviously it doesn't get fixed. No problem to us. Alright, this summon is gonna go away now. Just teleport behind me. Oh. And we can rest at last. This guy, Galtis Sarithi, is going to have your Amulet of Mark. Pretty much the head honcho at the end of the dungeon. And now we can begin our pillaging. And this is where I got majority of the scrolls and stuff. Very decent things indeed. I want to see if I can make it. Just want to make it to this room while my power is still active. Everything in here. I can't reach that, but can't reach that either. We can get the crate though. We can get the barrel as well. Can't get anything else though, so we're gonna use these two. Actually, these two barrels. I'm gonna dump all my heavy stuff. It's pretty much what I'm on. Alright, and this is what I'm leaving with. And I realized I didn't need to do all that because yeah, we have a save for that. After this moment, pretty much just went back in town and sold literally everything. I did not, however, do a second trip. I think I'm going to leave this until I have at least more strength, more carry space. But, the Dark Brotherhood guy did not attack me. So alright, now that we're caught up to pace, you know where all my spells came from, and then why I have amulet opening, mark, and recall. Again, the amulet opening and the recall one was from Caldera vendor. I might show when I have free time or remember, but as far as that goes, we need to continue onwards with, you know, our blank quests, but our ambition to go to the Vivek Fighters Guild. Do some of those.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
And then, of course, I'm still rocking the birthday suit. The option of no armor. Because after all, our skills, unarmored, it's still a skill nonetheless. Plus armor just weighs a lot, and it won't allow me to carry as much. And I value that more than armor rating. Did I also mention that it affects your running speed?
How do you do, Redguard?
I could go on and on about the benefits, but nonetheless, we're here.
How may I help you, Redguard?
We're here for some orders. He wanted Juice-Star Feather Ring. Go to the Halalu Canton. And then with our amazing amulets. Gonna mark right here.
Yes, stranger?
Shortly after the previous episode, I deemed it was worthy to grind out these two accessories because they're invaluable too. Is invaluable the correct word? What I meant to say is they're an absolute must. Those spells in any game, you just absolutely need them. And then while I was retracing my steps back to where we left off, I tried to keep it in the front of my mind to not cheese the situation as much, if that's even the right wording for it. But yeah, I didn't want to get too ahead, and I might have went overboard with the gold, but I'm pretty sure I said I left off with 10k. Yeah, 17 is a lot more. But I had the thought in my mind, which was I was going to do all the things that I wanted to cut out, or, you know, didn't really deem valuable to show on screen, like looting absolutely everything, or, you know, taking the long way as opposed to the short way. But we're here for a Juice-Star Feather Ring. Currently playing dumb, but let's say we were to pay him a little, and he's perfectly fine with that. I was just about to walk when I realized I could just do this.
You have my ear.
I also have your ring. And perfect, we got the gold that we bribed him back with. He advanced me, and then he wants me to shut Tongue Toad's mouth. Let us save. Actually, I learned my lesson. Sorry, no, not that. Let's have a new save, huh? How about that? Mini 5. I'm pretty much going to keep the saves frozen in case I have more problems. A frequent thing that likes to happen too is my capture card likes to freeze up sometimes. I would just look over my preview and it'd just be stuck on a frame that happened 30 minutes ago. And then when I look back, my last save was, what's it called? An hour ago. I'm sorry, where are we going? Alderaan. Yes. You can never be too safe. And the wonderful thing about the mark spell is you don't have to keep marking it. It'll stay there until you give it a new location.
I'm listening.
Person we're looking for is Tongue Toad. This Argonian. Yes, he's actually my fatigue back up before I talk to him. Where did he go? Alright. Who's this guy? Tongue Toad. Did he escape me? I seriously can't find him. What if I wait one more time?
What do you ask of me?
Jesus Christ. Alright. Yep, they want to kill you. But what if we, you know, talk? Oh, I was about to do the same thing.
You have great understanding.
And
Welcome.
we shut his mouth. 500 gold just to press a few buttons. More orders. A bounty for Throw Sakar. Hiding in Vivek St. Holmes. Right? Now, we got promoted. Could have used better phrasing there. We got promoted to Belade's Apprentice. And he gave us Divine Intervention and Alm CV. Beautiful thing about these, they let you travel, or they let you teleport to the nearest appropriate factioned temple. The CV is going to be like the Dunmer ones, and the Divine are going to be more like forts, like Fourth, like Moonmoth, and the one in Alderaan has one up there. I don't remember what it was called, but since we're in the town of Vivek, the temple is going to be pretty much where my cursor is, and St. Alms is pretty much to the right of that. The little quick way of traveling. There we are. Right. I'm gonna bet half of my life is gonna be here. Yes, St. Holmes. Just half, because and then South 1. Just remember South 2. Sakar. And it you could also ask around guards and other residents, and they'll say some weird guys at the south part. You could talk to him. His background is he does little jobs here and there. Very suspicious indeed. But we have a bounty for him, so we can just straight up. And then naked man in the room always wins. I don't know what got into me to make the character all in the nude, but all I remember was just trying to loot as much as possible to make up the gold that I, in theory, lost because of the recording, so I just kind of threw out all of the carry space that I would, in theory, have. And I just never went back to put on armor. Quite frankly, you really don't need it until you get to like later levels or such. You could just brute force
truly
or glass
share
cannon everything.
without fear.
We're now the defender. Perform your duties, you are not ready. Perform your duties, and you are not. Okay. Uh-oh. So a little bit of cheese on this one. You can do it too. They want us to go back to Alderaan to get some money, but we have more than enough funds to start buying people. So we're just gonna say we have it, and he's gonna give us half of it back. Great. Next order. This is something that we can't skip. So there's a contract for this gal in Satanine, the census office. I have a sneaking suspicion that I did say we would come back there. And this is the point where we would.
Well met, friend.
So join me on this journey back to our hometown, or our starting village, I should say. And I can show you the shenanigans I was up to when I was, you know, going through it. Absolutely no bullshit.
Do you need something? Hello, Outlander.
I guess everyone that records videos will, you know, learn their lessons eventually. As I did the hard way. And it's really not teachable. You definitely have to fail in an extraordinary fashion. And able to have those habits drilled into your head. And I also did leave the bowl there this time. So I was unaware that that was one of the few items that are labeled as stolen. Say it, Annie.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
And I also did find out the drop quirk. Okay, our beautiful friend Ariel a visit before I do any of that. Hey, buddy. I don't have any drugs this time. You're coming. And I'm also going to stick to the rule of no more than 5 sujamma, because they weigh 3 pounds a pop. I am watching my, you know, gold amount. Alright, more extortion. And then I decided to save all of the spells that did any sort of damage, in case we're ever caught in a pinch. We need a pretty fast way of breaking out of it. It's a great deal. What do you mean? I know it's worth. Alright. But the census office. You might realize or notice this large bridge over it, and this upper section, which you don't remember there was any stairs for. And you would be right. I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. But I went back and cleared literally everything except the broom and mop. I did forget that. But I mean everything. All of that is gone. Took all their furniture. They don't deserve it.
Your papers, please.
Oh, hello. But the warehouse key that I did take, you do need to come in here to unlock it, or you could use a Undeceive unhinging spell. I hope I pronounced that right. Ooh, no. Over here. Alright. I cleared out all these crates. Definitely helped me get some starting gold, but up these stairs, around the corner, you'll find the woman.
I'm listening.
Dreria. Since we do have another bounty, I'm pretty sure the guard's not watching. I'm pretty sure we can just strike her.
This is pointless.
Uh-oh.
Give in.
Forget I said anything.
Yes, Redguard.
Are you serious? I can't.
I don't know if I like this.
Guess we gotta. Okay, little crossroad. We need training.
What was that?
We need training in speechcraft. And we have a lot of money. We're gonna use said money, training in speechcraft, so that our taunting skill works better. Why do we need taunting skill? Because we can't get her to fight us unless we have it. So we're throwing 300 at her, and in hopes that's gonna make this easier. Alright, we can learn nothing more from her. Now, I did not use sufficient leveling because that was on like the borderline of cheesing it. So I'm still due for 4 levels. But we needed this skill up. We're still gonna fail it because her speechcraft is very high, because she's a trainer in it, of course, and that means she has a higher tolerance to it, I guess you could say. Jesus Christ. Now that was 2 very long sections back to back. I hope I did cut that out.
You've lost this round.
But all that to end a 10-second fight. Definitely gonna save because I don't want to do that again. But I am gonna wait till that guard leaves. Alright, I do want that 100 gold and I'm out of here. You take this route. You can't really leave. The no, never mind, you can't. Jesus. You know, we got a lot of levels to burn. And normally every time... Ooh. Every time you level up, there's going to be these bonuses. Depending on that level. The most used attribute was. And in our case, we used a lot of speechcraft. We leveled that up a lot. So personality is going to have a high max of 5. But if we were to rest again, it wouldn't show up because we let that blow over 10. So this is very inefficient leveling. Again, I didn't really feel like I wanted to exploit it too much, because training is a very cheaty way of getting levels. And yeah, leveling up by 1 is not recommended when you could have it multiplied by 5. I just remembered we have the amulet that we worked so hard for.
Sincere welcome to you.
You've been
May you
taken
be
care of.
Forever blessed.
The magistrates have been giving the Fighters Guild trouble. This guy. Okay, he wants us to kill this man. Ooh. Ebonheart, right? Yes. Ebonheart is where we need to go. The Grand Council. And that is actually where our divine intervention will take us to. Right. Grand Council.
I suppose we can talk. What do you want?
And Imperial Commission. There's our guy. Let me put an autosave in. And let us hope to gods that this will go as quick as the other one. That went actually very quick. Well, compared to, right? That was very impressive because I think that guy too has a high speechcraft skill. But the fruits of our labors has paid off. And that's his room key. Just be taking what's rightfully ours. And his pillows. And I mean everything.
Keep moving.
The gold, one which we had a lot of, is pretty much going to be exclusively for training, right? Because there's honestly no better use for it. Guard garrison. I don't think we have any other business. We try looking at the books, but I don't think they're going to be of any value. Yeah. And by value, I meant the skill books. Oh, never mind. Speechcraft. Hell yeah. The sooner we get that to max level, the easier our journey will become. But it's already easy, thanks to these two
You
amulets.
have great understanding. Welcome.
Right, he's done with. Advancement. Okay, but yeah, he's saying my skills need to work this time, not my orders. And with that, that's all the orders that the Vivek Fighters Guild has for us. And we are well past our level 3 requirement to go back to Caius for more of his orders. I think we'll make the journey over there, sell all of our stuff, and then we can leave off the fourth video in our playthrough and prepare for Caius's next assignment. But hiccup aside, I think this is going to turn out very well.
How does the day greet
I'm
you,
very
friend?
pleased with how the video is running so far. Fingers crossed.
Well, what
And definitely knock on wood. Hope I didn't just jinx myself. But the few test recordings that I've done has definitely looked promising. I tweak with the bitrate a little bit, tweak with the microphone, everything and anything. Whole 9 yards. And I've honestly kind of went too long without clothes. It'd feel bad to start doing it now. So I'm gonna stick to my signature, and I'm gonna leave this key. Oops. Leaving the key. Oh, it's over there. I think this is a quest item, so I'm keeping it, and definitely all of these beautiful accessories. We are very much ready indeed. Popping a save. Let's go ahead. 6. And then we'll meet again.